¿Cómo está usted? Dios le bendiga. Mucho gusto. So nice to meet you today. ¿Qué pasa? What's happening? Or ¿qué pasó? What happened yesterday? How was your Monday night? Did you have a good meal? Did you thank God for it? Or this morning, did you have breakfast? This morning, my wife made for me oatmeal. I usually try, not bragging, but I try to bring her every morning toast and coffee. She'd tell you that that's true. My goodness, that's the least I could do. She's made 7,418 meals for me. I can't get her coffee in the morning and bring it into her. No, but this morning, she beat me to it and made oatmeal. She makes oatmeal different. My mother just made oatmeal, oatmeal, like you get in college or at the Naval Academy, oatmeal. She puts a lot of stuff in there. I mean, she puts raisins. She put little nuts chopped up. She put some cinnamon. Cinnamon on top. And a little, I think she put half and half, a little, she told me. I might find a pork chop in there one day. What oatmeal though? So that's a sign that you and I are hungry. I'm talking about food. Hebrews 11, not Romans, Hebrews 11, verse 3. By faith. Well, let's pick it up. Verse 1. Faith is the confidence. People who have faith have confidence in what they hope for. They have an assurance about what they do not see. They're not worried, could it be? Could God exist? I've never seen him. No, they have confidence. Assurance. This is what the ancients, the Old Testament heroes, were commended for. By faith, we understand that the universe was formed at God's command, so that what is seen was not made out of what was visible. Faith knows, absolutely understands that the universe that we see was formed at God's command, so that what was seen was not made out of what was visible. God had no materials to work with. When the earth and the universe was created, he spoke it into existence. And now there's interesting, discoveries by astronomers and physicists and all of that stuff way beyond my pay grade, that time, energy, and matter are not eternal. It all had a beginning, and it all began at the same time. And that the universe, which they're discovering billions of galaxies and stars that can't be counted. Like we're in a galaxy. And it used to be like, wow, look at our galaxy. Now, Mars and Neptune. Is that one of the planets? Yeah, thank you. Neptune, Venus. See, I listened in school. That is nothing. And our sun is a tiny little star. And there's some stars so big that it can't fit between the sun and us. 93 million miles. Is there bigger diameter than that? There's a whole lot of stuff out there. And it was spoken into existence. Not eternal. So now either people who are atheists or agnostics have say, wait a minute. Since the universe is expanding now, it's expanding. It's moving. It's not static, stable. It's expanding, which means if you now go in reverse and it's getting smaller and smaller, now you're going back in time. You go back, you go back, you go back. And to some distant, far distant moment, there's nothing. Time, matter, and energy all came into existence at one time. Matter is not eternal, so no one just said, come on, let's cook up something here. What a mighty God we serve. So I want to go off on a tangent now. Do you mind? For your good, hopefully. What's your problem? What problem are you facing? I have some today, right now, as I'm speaking to you. I have things I'm believing God for. most of them all for the church and ministry. And what problem that you and I have is so big that God can't handle it when he made the universe? I showed the church some weeks ago as part of a sermon I preached of pictures that the new telescopes and things that are orbiting are picking up, never seen before. The vastness is not even a good word. There's no end. Black holes that suck everything into it, including gravity. How'd that all come about? God spoke it into existence. What a mighty God we serve. Or more contemporary, how great is our God? Sing with me, oh, God is great. And yet, this God, so great that he created everything out of nothing, loves you and I so much that he sent his son Jesus. And this great God with all power, omnipotent, all power, is tender enough to touch our hearts with his grace and his love. Who is a God like unto you? Full of such power, and yet filled with mercy and grace. And nothing we bring to him, the biggest thing you and I are facing today, we bring it to God in prayer. God can never look at it and go, what? That? Oh my goodness. I mean, really. Like people come to us, can I hold a couple dollars? Can I borrow some money? What do you need? I need $20, $50. Okay, look, pay me when you can, or just forget about it. But if someone comes and says, can I hold some change? What do you need? I need $485,000 in 20s, please. People, what are you talking about? I can't do that. God never says, I can't do that. Nothing is impossible with God. If you're listening to me today and you and your husband are praying for a baby, you can't have a baby, God can help you to conceive. Nothing is too hard for our God. Let's trust him today and make him happy because we believe in the one we serve. Amen. God willing, see you tomorrow.